Good morning, folks. Let me get there. Got some traffic going by out there. Uh, Today's Thursday. Today is Grammy and Grandpa's last day of school. So we have our two youngest grandchildren, grand people here this morning for a few hours of homeschool. They're wrapping things up. Actually, they'll be with their mom tomorrow, and she'll finish their school year with them. So we're planning an outing after school is done. We're gonna buy some Maine Italian sandwiches. If you haven't had an Italian sandwich from Maine, from a local sandwich shop, you just haven't had one. We love them, and we have family that lives out of state that comes. Actually, my sister from Florida will be here this weekend, I think, and maybe we'll have an Italian sandwich with her. She gets up here quite often, so she doesn't miss them very much. Italian sandwiches and red hot dogs are kind of Maine traditions. We don't eat red hot dogs. We don't eat hot dogs at all very much, but anyway. So let's get into something serious. I have talked about this book, He Loves Me by Wayne Jacobson, and I offered to send one. I've got a stack of them back there, right there. We buy them by the case, and I would love to send you one, but I need your name and address. And I do appreciate the comments. We've got a couple of new people commenting on YouTube lately. Thank you. Welcome. Don't know who you are, but that's wonderful. I'm glad and you're not trying to sell me anything. That's good, because I just delete those comments. Anyway, I've only had one request so far, which went out in the mail Monday morning, and the tracking number doesn't work. I don't know about that, brother, but I haven't been able to get any tracking information on it. I assume it left the post office, but maybe I'll have to check on it. Let me know if you don't you should have it by now. Anyway, I'm willing to send you one. They're a very easy book to read, simple explanation of God's plan of salvation. The best book I've read so far on the subject. It's not complicated, but it is vitally important, because someday Jesus is going to return. That's a promise. Every prophecy in the Bible up to this point has been fulfilled, and we're just waiting for his return. It could get a lot worse before that happens. It could get a lot worse culturally, socially, politically, whatever, geographically, geologically maybe, I don't know, but for volcanoes and earthquakes and such, but because that stuff's been prophesied. The book of Revelation can be scary. It's not a long book. You might want to just don't try to figure it all out. Just read through the book of Revelation just to get a feel for the terminology. There again, there's a lot of symbolic language there. Anyway, I'm not going to offer that. But one of my college professors wrote a textbook on the book of Revelation. The Advent Christian denomination, which I strongly agree with most of, if not all, of their interpretations of Scripture, take a historicist view of the book of Revelation. A lot of Revelation was fulfilled, sometimes in great detail, during the first 200 or 300 years of the Christian church, with the Roman emperors and so on and so forth. But there's still, it could repeat. I'm not going to say that was the only fulfillment, but there were some fulfillments. They were quite interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that some other day. Have a great Thursday, folks.